Dr. Ronny Jackson. Let's talk to you this morning as a doctor. The end of the year, 3 weeks away. Can you get 20 million people inoculated in 3 weeks?
Absolutely. I mean, that's the beauty of this Warp Speed program that the president put in place months ago, is not only did we go out and search for a vaccine, develop a vaccine, study the vaccine, approve the vaccine, but we also had everything in place to mass produce the vaccine and manufacture it, which has already been done simultaneously, so that when that vaccine is approved, which will be hopefully later today with this emergency use authorization, that stuff will be loaded on the trucks within 24 hours and pushed out to the area. And they've already got ahead of this. They've already sent everything else ahead of this that needs to be out there. All of the supplies that are associated with it, the syringes, the needles, the swabs, the gloves, the mask, all that kind of stuff. That stuff's already pre-positioned. So as soon as they get the green light, this stuff will be loaded up, shipped out, hopefully this weekend, and be ready to start vaccinating folks early next week. That's the plan.
Okay, Walgreens and CVS, they're going to hire literally thousands of people to help in this vaccination drive. Is this where everyone's going to go? Ordinary mortals, CVS, Walgreens, the corner chemist, as we used to call them. Is that where we go to get the shots?
Yeah, I think that's what's going to happen ultimately. You know, I think initially we're going to prioritize who gets the shots, and it's going to be healthcare workers to start with, those on the front lines, first responders, and then those that are really vulnerable, those that are in assisted living facilities and nursing homes. And the CVS and Walgreens are going to be a big part of making that happen. So they're hiring a lot of people up front so that they can go out and vaccinate these folks that are in the assisted living and nursing homes. And so they'll start with that, and once they get all that done, then ultimately that will be available to the rest of us in the form of a vaccine that we can call into the pharmacy, make an appointment, go up there, get the vaccine, and then get rescheduled for the second shot. Okay,
what about the marketing of this thing? I don't mean the selling of it. I mean getting people to actually take it. That's going to be quite a job, isn't it? What's the approach here?
Well, you know, people ask me all the time, am I going to get the vaccination? And I tell people, I am going to get the vaccination. I'm planning to get it. And I'm going to do that because I want to put my money where my mouth is, and I want to let people know that I think this is a safe vaccine. And I do that because I really want those vulnerable populations, those with pre-existing comorbidities, those that are elderly that really could die from this vaccine, from this virus. I want them to get that vaccine and be comfortable getting it. But I do not want it to be mandated. That's the one thing. And let's be honest, there's a large part of the population out there that this is a personal decision for them, because if they get this virus, they won't die from it. And so they're going to make their own decision about whether or not they get it. But I think the vaccine's safe, and I'd like to see folks that are in that vulnerable population get it. That includes my parents and my sister. My parents are elderly. My sister's a transplant patient who's on immunosuppressive drugs. I hope that they're first in line to get this, but it needs to be a personal decision.
Dr. Ronny Jackson, Congressman-elect, Republican from the great state of Texas. Congratulations on your win, by the way, sir. I'd forgotten that you won. I was interviewing you as a doctor, with the vaccine, of course.
But congratulations. Thank you, I appreciate it. Thank you.
Great to have you on the show. Thanks very much, sir.